Hi, Misha here, and had something a bit interesting come in the shop. And before it goes out, I thought we would just do a quick little video, as this does have some significance in the Lee-Enfield history. Looks like a pretty normal number 4 from this side, and it'd be a number 4 Mark 1 without the stars. It has the catch for the mag, excuse me, for the bolt. Typical 10-round mag. Wood furniture, front sight. But you'll notice it has some white paint on it. And as I'm sure some of you know, that means this is in fact a demilled drill purpose rifle. Specifically, do my best here, folks. This is an L59A1. This was created from 303 number 4s for cadets to use, and many consider it to be the last official Lee-Enfield numbered variant, at least from England. This was to teach academy students about handling and operation and even cleaning of rifles, but in a safe environment. So to that end, in the 70s, they took about 3,000 number 4s and converted them. And these would see use all the way through the 1990s, and afterwards many would either be sold off as surplus or just destroyed, or some were just destroyed in the delicate hands of the cadets. So what did they do? Well, they painted white stripes to designate, and obviously the biggest thing, they cut a hole in the barrel. This was done on the left side to try and minimize the chance of any gas escaping, hurting anyone. And it was done just forward of the chamber so that pressure couldn't be built up and an actual cartridge launched. This was meant to either be essentially used with dummy ammunition, but in case some cadet stuck a live round in, it was hoping it would just vent hot gas on him, maybe scare the piss out of him, and that's it. Later, though, because as you can imagine, this is an accident waiting to happen, they would go a step further and they would weld a blocking bar in the chamber on some. But obviously, if you do that, you really can't use blank dummy ammo anymore. I shouldn't say blank dummy ammo, to be exact. They also welded up the barrel, and they welded the barrel to the receiver, so an original barrel couldn't be stuck in. The magazine release works as it should. Safety works. We have standard sights. But they did trim the bolt. I'm going to impress myself if I can do this one-handed, to be honest with you. Sorry guys, I would have liked to waited for Jay to do this video, but this gun needs to go out to its new owner, so I need to show it to you now. There we go. Boop. Sort of one-handed. Halfway. They would mostly weld up the bolt face. They would also clip the these have such long threads. They would clip the firing pin, hopefully you can see. They would also demill the lugs on the bolt. So they cut a notch and a notch. So it was not strong enough. And they put a kind of a blocking bar to try and prevent an original bolt from still going in the receiver here. And just to be extra safe, they actually machined out part of the receiver's walls, critically weakening it, as they said. So this was pretty well above and beyond for demilling, making this an inert DWAT trainer. The barrel is toast, the receiver is toast, the bolt is toast, including the head and firing pin. The magazine body is here. Here we go again. I'll just show you. I'm sure you saw it earlier. But it's hollow. There's no internal. So about the only thing left is the trigger group and safety, sights, sling swivels. Even the bayonet with these was demilled. They would actually ding the ring so it could not go around the muzzle, and they would blunt the tip. Although some cadets would still carry this demilled bayonet on their belt. But yeah, for its intended purpose, this would teach handling of a rifle to a recruit before they would move on to the L1A1 or later the L85. As I said, these were pretty much out of use by the 90s. Many were just broken apart during cadet use. Others were destroyed by the British government, and some were exported to the USA, like this lucky chap here. And this is actually one in pretty darn good shape, especially the wood. I just thought it was interesting just how extensive they went to demill it, so I thought I would share with you. And since this is perhaps the last British, Great Britain, English numbered infill variant, I figured why not do a little video. I do love my Enfields. I've even kind of converted Jay over to them. But we have a full playlist of Enfields and British guns, so if interested, feel free to check that out. And again, sorry it's just me doing the camera, but it was kind of a last minute thing. Hope it was alright. Any questions or comments, do please post them below. And if you could, check out our Patreon page. Help us get to the range more often. Not with this gun, because we don't have a death wish. But with other guns that don't have holes in the barrels and cutouts in the receiver to make it go kaboom. This is Misha. And we'll catch you very soon next time.